Hello, my name is Raymond Karchevsky, and this is coming to you from my home here in Cave Junction, Oregon. The subject for tonight is boycott, boycott, boycott. Or, if you want to play David and Goliath, make sure you've got the right stones. This is just a heads up to all of you Wall Street and other Satanic Government protesters. Why is it so hard for you folks to realize that any resistance gives power to that which is resisted? Physical protest is not the way of a free man. It is the way of the disgruntled slave. One only has to look at history to see that these kinds of resistance activities only place you, the individual, in harm's way, and only fortifies Satanic Government's position of exercising deadly force as the ultimate example of problem solving. What's more, you bring on such nonsense as you have been long trained to think in the way that you presently think. After all, who trained you to think that way? Was it not the public school system? Government itself? Look around you, and you will see how many people think they are free, but muddle their way through life in a semi-stupor, a hypnotic state of consciousness, confused and fearful, and unaware that they are merely slaves, human resources, to be used and discarded by the system when they become viewed as a worn-out tool of the corporate system. No government has power over you unless you personally capitulate to your own fears and give it to them. Government's primary tool in tyrannizing any mass population is the use of force and fear. Its counterpart, organized religion, the reverse side of the two-sided satanic coin of worldly power on earth, is that of mass hypnosis, mysticism, legend, and mythology. Civilized man has been reduced to slavery by such storytellers, who understand that all civilized societies are based in satanic illusion, and the average man has sold his soul for government-promised security and prosperity, which never seems to manifest itself, and if it does manifest, it is soon destroyed by the next war declared against your fellow man by the corporate and religious planners. Remove of all support. Boycott, boycott, boycott is the spiritual way, the non-violent way, the only effective way to stop the satanic system of government and religion cold in its tracks. The system is parasitical, a satanic system based in division and opposition, which feeds on death and destruction for the sake of the redistribution of wealth, raping and pillaging vanquished nations, and stealing its natural resources. On the microcosmic level, government claims jurisdiction over any targeted individual through consent or contract. After all, Satan has no power over you unless you invite it into your life. If any man or woman does not respond as they have been conditioned to respond, such intimidating factors become seen by the targeted individuals as an affront upon their freedom and sovereignty, and the claim of government jurisdiction is not accepted. No agreement or contract is therefore in effect. You have not invited the satanic-generated hell of government and religion into your life. It was that spiritual tactic of boycott, boycott, boycott that I used to bring the state of Oregon court system and Josephine County to its knees. If you want to play David and Goliath, make sure you've got the right stones.